Right, we're gonna do the 16 leaderboard now. Let's do that. If it is actually running, which it might be a little slow getting these hands, but that's all right. This hand over here, we're gonna bet sometimes when we have the back doors. Just gonna bet again. And river, I mean, what is the bottom of our value range here? Can we bet a hand like 7x again? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I should be the only one who has 6-8. He can't have 6-8, really. He could have pocket fives, he could have pocket sevens, but yeah. 7-6 is a little surprising. Not that surprising though, really. I kind of expect on turn that he's going to have a decent amount of hands with a 7 in them, like A7 type stuff would peel flop for sure. And, you know, something like A6 would make some sense as well. So, yeah. Not sure I'd fire river if we didn't. Like if we get called on turn, do we fire a blank river? I don't know. Because we are going to run into a fair bit of 7x, I think. But also some missed. Yeah, I think with the 6 on a blank river, say the river was like a 9, I think having the 6 is actually not that good for us, really. We want him to have something like A6 or King 6 or whatever. Anyway, we're gonna continue checking this here. Pretty easy fold on lay river. Practicing my practice my French in case we ever get to Frogland. You never know, someday, if we live that long. Only got to make it to about 106, and we'll be there. Yeah, so this one's going to be a little slow trying to get this, but that's all right. Go ahead and bet here with the Jack 9 over here. Ace turn. I'll bet again. Snap min raised. What kind of implied odds will we have on an 8, I wonder? Is a Jack ever good? Probably not. All right. Well, Pocket eights. I don't know what to do with this hand. I don't think we want to 3-bet it this much as a squeeze, but I will this time. Just looking at his stats, he's actually pretty loose, so maybe we do want to 3-bet that almost pure against him. Probably going to ISO pretty wide, given the stats. And the leaderboard points have been pretty abysmal. Can't crack 1300 these days. The last probably, I don't know, 6 or 7 tries. I think we cracked 1400 one time. By 6 or 7 tries, that's like 30 or 40, I suppose. Ace queen of the suit. We'll go for like a mid-size sort of bet here. Mid-size sedan. I think we have a 3-street hand. That kind of a little bit concerning, but just a set. Yeah. Fortunately, he played it that way. Down here, I mean, I'm thinking about just folding this for reasons you're about to see. Over here, this is getting weird. It's whack. I probably should be raising at some point, but we got check raised on flop, so nothing we can do in that ace queen hand, I don't think. I mean, we're lucky to get off as lightly as we did. If he'd have check raised flop, it would have been a whole lot worse. The fact that he check call half pots river is pretty pretty nice. I'm gonna go for like a mid-sized bet here again. On the top left table. But that's what I'm saying. I wish I could flop sets against top pair like they do. We would just be rolling in it. It's such a rare occurrence, you know? Like it's happens so infrequently. Kings will 3-bet against one of the tighter players in the pool, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately. Turn is not great. Think we'll go with small. And then small on river. One of these spots. One of these spots where I think I'm just gonna pay him, even though we're never gonna run into like ace queen with just the ace of clubs. But that would be a bluff he could have here. No, just ace queen of clubs. Easy game. I'm not going to block fold that hand, though, with the king of clubs, I don't think. I don't know. We lose to 9-10 as well, so maybe we should just fold. Never bluffing. I mean, it's possible to have bluffs, but he's never going to have them. Just doesn't have the ability, doesn't have the... It just doesn't... He just won't have it. Probably doesn't even have ace queen offsuit in the first place, but who knows? Guys just nut pedal and make the nuts, and that's all there is to it. Gonna continue betting over here. This guy's also a little bit on the snug side, but we'll bet again. Never finding the bluffs there. I should just fold. I just want to call. I just want to see a bluff at some point. I'm gonna call until I see one. I think. I just always got like. It's just so terribly, terribly, terribly unfortunate to just always have the combo to call with. It really is. I mean, can't have ace jack of clubs. He can have ace 10 of clubs, ace queen of clubs, and maybe ace 5 of clubs. So 3 combos of flushes. And maybe the all in the 9-10 of clubs. 9-10 suited as well. So I don't know. I don't know. Pretty tragic spot, really. Not going to fold flop, even though he is on the tight side, like, he really is. Relatively horrific turn. Alright. Fold king queen suited, blind on blind, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. This is painfully slow, though. Should have did it later. Man, getting tired of running into the nuts all the time. It's tiring. It's tiring. It's a little tiring as well. Just the runoffs are horrendous. Top pair. Nitty as fuck. Now we got a hand that, you know, I guess we could bluff with, but we've got a million other hands to bluff with, so we won't. We will bluff her, though. Oh, I should just fold these spots. I don't know why. I Don't know why I call. Just nobody's bluffing. I mean, they just aren't. I mean, could he have 10? Like, he's just not going to take something like pocket 10s with a club and jam there. Like, it's just not going to happen. Why do I think it might? Why do I think it might? It's not going to happen. I've never seen it. I've literally never seen it. So, yeah. Got to give up on that and just start folding more. That's all there is to it. Fold more. Mr. Station. Fold more. I mean, look at these fucking nits, man. Honest to God. That one streams, too. Man. Imagine playing 16-13. Honestly. And we got queens against this guy. I'm going to just call. And we'll just go for the big raise. I mean, it's just one of these spots. What do you do against the guy who 3-bets? Who's this nitty? I don't know. This guy is extremely nitty. Very, very nitty indeed. How the hell do you run 16 VPIP and 6 max? How does that happen? If you're in the know, like at all, if you're on Twitch and you're doing things on Twitch and whatever else, how do you, you're obviously watching streams, how the hell do you run 16 VPIP? So we bet here, this is a really bad turn, generally speaking. I'm gonna give up for that reason. It's just bad. 7s won't fold, 9s won't fold. A Jack's not gonna fold. It's just terrible. Real bad. Yeah, I'll just do the small bet. Small bet, or do we go bigger? Let's do small. We'll just block 3 streets, I think. I think with his speed at which he called on turn, I kind of want to bet bigger. Yeah. 10 deuce offsuit. Alright. Just normal, I guess, to see that this much. I could literally have any ace in the deck. Any ace. You could have any ace, any one pair of kings. Literally 100% of them. But you never see that for some reason. I wish I knew why. Should have waited till later to do 16. This is taking fucking forever, and there's just a bunch of nits in here. And even the 7 to 80 V pips make the nuts, so it's hard to compete in this pool. Had aces 5 times and somehow can't crack 1200 points still. I'm gonna raise the queen 10 down here. I have no idea how the points work. I don't know. Apparently it's getting dealt certain hands at certain times, I guess, but it's 3-bet on the flop. They probably make it hard to follow for a reason. I don't know exactly what the reason would be, but make it hard to follow for some reason. I mean, at some point, these spots, you just can't have a pair every time you check flop here. You just can't. At some point. We'll value bet the ace high. Well, I hope you flop a set this time, but I'm sure we'll get a check fold. Yeah. So many ways to run bad in this game. It's unreal. The variance is... Yeah. The variance is insane in poker, I guess. Insane. Blow up a spot like that and get called by pocket fives, 3 streets. It's just bad timing, that's all. Just bad timing. We almost done here or what? And this is taking forever. Wish I'd have folded that king's hand. I mean, I know they got it. I just can't fold for some reason. They've always got it. Even the aggressive players don't bluff. Like I've had a few of the more aggressive players I bluff caught against them, and they just have the nuts all the time. It's not a. I'm trying to convince myself that that's the case when I know it's the case, so I can actually start folding. Yeah, this game is fucking ridiculously nitty. Like absurd. We watch this time, we'll start firing barrels and get called down by pocket fours here or something. Or just get a turn card you can't do anything on. Like nothing. Hmm. We don't have a club. It would be better if we had ace 4 with the ace of clubs, I guess. I'll just fold. But I kind of wanted to raise there. People wonder why Zoom is dead. Yeah. And these nits are getting 40% rake back. That's why Zoom is dead. That's exactly why. You gotta stop giving the nits rake back. That's what you gotta do. You gotta make it VPIP based somehow. I don't know how exactly you would do it, but some way. Versus a large size here with pocket eights. With a heart. I'm gonna fold. Large sizes just tend to be stronger hands. It's just what tends to be the case in these games. Pocket eights, we check. Snap bet from a 50 VPIP. We will check and call. 4-5 suited comes in, but everything else kind of stays the same. Not going to fold eights on turn. Ace of hearts river. 10 jack offsuit. Just flop top pair. Yeah. Calling a small size down here. It's a good turn. Should have just folded this pre-flop, but I want to try my hand at nut making when someone actually has something. See what that's like. Oh, this is not worth the time today. Not in this kind of a pool anyway. Short pools, not so much the nits. I mean, you can run them over and stuff, but not if they just have it all the time. It's going to be hard to do that. Jack 10 will have a raise here. I think it's as good a hand as any to bluff with sometimes. I mean, we're not gonna get on the board, so we don't even really have to finish this. We got 700 points with 12 hands left. I mean, it's not even gonna be in the region. Breaking the leaderboards, man. Last couple days been real bad. Oh, really? I guess we did get $8. I guess today, well, yeah, $8 isn't great. It's better than nothing, though. There, we should be done now. We'll sit out here. Check raise down here. Call. That's a lovely turn. We had the backdoor flush draw down here. Maybe we could 3-bet flop. I'm just gonna fold though, I think. I'll fold over here. Well, that was terrible. Alright, 25 now. Leaderboard. See what takes place here. Probably a lot more. I don't think we cracked 1,300 points today in all the leaderboards, so probably not. It's probably not going to be great, I'm guessing, but we'll see. You never know. 7-8 suited. We'll bet this sometimes. And we're not going to bluff with 7-8, so we'll check. Take the showdown. It's got sixes. Alright, someone didn't have. This is a pretty good play here. I think I like this. Check call lead on that card. I think that's pretty good. We'll go for like a mid-size bet here with King 8. Don't think I triple barrel enough. A lot of these spots. Here we got jacks, which is going to be a standard. Standard 4-bet rather. Do get a fold. Jack queen suited over here. I just don't believe a player like this is going to check a hand like king queen or ace queen on the flop very much. So I'll go for the overbet. And he doesn't have 3-5. Could have pocket deuces. Double flush draw board, we'll go for the overbet. And if I have kind of a mergey sort of, or not mergey, that's not really mergey, but mergey would be if I overbet something like pocket nines there that didn't 3-bet pre-flop. That would be a little more mergey. I think it's, yeah, it just, yeah, I like it. If their flop check back range is very well defined, you can do a lot of stuff there. If you think a player like that, it's going to be pretty well defined. I think mostly overcards, occasionally like a pocket pair under the queen, like 7s or 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks. A6 is a pretty horrific hand. I'm not going to ISO that. Maybe on the button. So here with the 7-6, we have kind of a hand that's not going to check raise 78% of the time. That's what we've got. Not a very good turn for him, at least. And we'll go for the block on river. So here we got a 7. No hands on this guy. Well, all right. We're going to fold ace king here. And everybody would have had ace king. All right. We would have had the free roll, which we would have hit. All right. Doesn't pay to be a nit. But I'm pretty sure we ran into the bottom of ranges there. We can't call it off with ace king. It's not going to be a good idea, even though it would have worked out that time. Would have got a triple up. Got 1,100 points this time. Jesus Christ. Leaderboard woes. So I think we've confirmed that leaderboard was glitched or rigged just by the way the point system works. There's absolutely no way that guy could win that many. What do we want to do with 8-9 suited? I guess we can just fold. sevens, what do we want to do? I guess check? I don't know. River. River I'm going to block, I think. Same for the sixes. We'll block. I'm going to check. Go for the check raise with the sixes. In before he doesn't bet ace high. Or bet the ace flush. Or ace straight, rather. Cool part about this is I can check raise whatever I want in terms of... Like I can check raise all my aces. If I have ace 8, ace 5, whatever I block on turn for an ace, I can do this. And for bluffs, I've got a host of hands to choose from there. I got a bunch. I don't know what I would pick exactly to bluff with, but I could have a lot of them if I wanted to. Adequate amount. When he has a lack of 6x, I have ace 6 sometimes, maybe. Maybe I had like 5-6 once in a while. It's probably a hand I'll choose as a hand like something with a 5 in it that blocks 5-6. King 5. Do we bet or do we check? I'm gonna check. There's a lot of bad rivers here. Do we block or bet bigger? Let's go for the block. If you get raised, I guess it's going to be pocket fours. Nothing else really makes sense besides that. For value, at least. Check the king, queen. Pop a set down here. Probably get checked down. Go for the check raise. Go for the large check raise on this board also. And we get to overbet this turn, I think. Have an unfortunate turn down here. We'll go with, oh man, unfortunate spots everywhere. This too thin to shove? Oh well, whatever. This guy down here has Jack 10 of spades. We can't win that one. It's a shame, but what can you do? Just get the worst runoffs you can possibly get 95% of the time and still win somehow. Like actual winning player with things going this way every session. Every session. Even the ones where you do well, it's like this. Oh man, it just blows the mind. It blows the mind. Boggling the mind. Uh, can't even flop a heart. Get min raised. Why not? Overbetting here. River, I mean, we pull ahead of stuff like Jack Queen, Ace Jack of Diamonds, Jack 9 of Diamonds, stuff like that. Sucks to let him off the hook with the king, but I think once we beat a lot of the draws, we're just going to check. Ace 10. Oh, man. Can't even get a fold from that. Oh, it's like they just play perfectly. Crazy. I think we check, though, on river when the club comes down and we got the hand we have. I don't know. Don't know. Look at these boards, man. Look at these boards. Look at these boards. Well, I'm not in love with this, but we're going to call again. See what happens on the river. All right. Well, I guess we're checking, I suppose. I mean, is he bad enough to have something like jacks, or is he bad enough to check a flush thinking I have a full house? I mean, I have to bet here, right? He is bad enough to check a flush. All right. Not sure what you do there besides what I did. Maybe, I don't know. The nut making is off the charts. Off the charts. Never gonna be able to, it's never gonna change. All three bets with any two cards you can. Look at these runoffs, man. Like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Tell me. What do you do? Fucking unbelievable. Every day. So I log in expecting change. I don't know why. I log in expecting a little change in some of this stuff, but every runoff this session has been the nut low. How can it be like this every session? Even the ones where you do well. Even the ones where you win like 10 buy-ins. Those are the ones where you should have won like 20. Every session is like this. Every single one. I don't even know what I'm doing here, but man. Variants, I guess. Variants, I guess. So we're at 1.5 PB and not 5, I guess. That's the reason. That's the reason. They're so fucking hard to flop these hands they're making. It really is. Ace 4. This might be one of our more reasonable blast off hands here. Blocking ace, queen of hearts. Unblocking all floats, basically. Yeah. Until you get that turn. I think we still bet this sometimes, so I'm gonna go small. I'm gonna go with the small bet. I like it better when, yeah, you got 2 of the face cards on board, which is nice. Now I think we can check fold. I don't reckon we're going to see too many bluffs here. I mean, what could he be bluffing with? There are none. There's more nuts. More nuts. This is probably not going to work out too well either. Yeah, fold's good. I just don't think I play this bad. Like, I don't think... Now time to lose one of these, I suppose. Any 2 cards. No, not this time. Jack 10 offsuit. It's the only way I win. Is if you get the gift of... You get a gift like that. It's the only way it happens. Another nice runoff over here. Not much we're gonna do. Guy over here somehow has absolutely nothing. We're gonna go for bet on river. Maybe he has some sort of king. I don't know. He had ace 10 that didn't bet the turn. Jesus Christ, man. How do you possibly run into this? How do you run into these players when you have these hands? How do they play so perfectly? And here we're about to get stacked again, I think. Yeah, we're about to get stacked. Ace jack. No, not this time. He had a bluff, that guy. Guess I can't complain anymore. I can complain about this, though. Jesus fuck. What is this board? guess I'll blow up a Club River if we get one, but probably run into Ace Queen now, I suppose. Especially if we face a bet that's almost guaranteed to be, yeah, I mean, virtually guaranteed to be Ace Queen. Pot size bet. Hmm. Does he even pot Ace Queen? What does he have? Alright. King Queen. Jeez, that's a... not a bluff, I guess, but... no way he's potting. That's pretty dumb size to use with King Queen. Nobody has Queen Jack there, really. I guess I could have Queen Jack suited. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. It's insane amount of variance. Look at this size. Look at this. Yeah, he's just a fish. So look at this fucking turn. Man. And a half pot still. Alright. Can't compete. Just can't do it. Having a rough go. I do know one thing. There is no way in hell my win rate is 1.5 big blinds in this game. There is no way. That is impossible. I don't give a fuck if I played 12 tables of Zoom. There's no way. Absolutely no way. I bet I got an EV in these games of like 5 or something. I bet 4. At least 4. I bet. We'll 3-bet this on a 35 roll. Not going to be a pure 3-bet or anything, but we'll do it. 35 roll. This guy's quite aggressive though. We might get 4-bet, which is fine if we do. We will fold. Doesn't matter though. He's quite aggressive, but you know, we shove jacks there, or just shove queens there. He's gonna have kings, aces, ace, king. More often than not. Whereas this guy is not really 3-betting much. Up here. Go for the call. Probably get the check fold. Man, it's just gross. It's just gross. No check fold. We'll go with half pot on turn, I guess. Oh man, it's amazing. Amazing. It is amazing. Raise down here. Oh boy. I just, get this resigned feeling that I'm trying to avoid, but man, it's kind of impossible when what can go wrong does go wrong. Almost all the time. You bluff, you get raised, you got the nuts, they fold. It's amazing how ass backwards this is. And there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe it's not that big of a mistake to play the way they're playing. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Like maybe calling 3-bets with king X, every king X suited, every ace X, and so on. Maybe that's not that big of a mistake. I don't know. Sure as fuck isn't if you're just gonna flop it though, is it? Oh man. Like I want to play on GG just to get the runoffs. Like I don't even care. I almost don't care if the break is beatable. Like I almost want to just play there to get the occasional decent runoff. Do we bluff sixes? I mean, we're not going to get a fold from an ace. We might not get a fold from a rivered queen. But I think we got to try and get a fold from something like king queen or something like that. Otherwise, I don't think we have any bluffs here. Slow play the aces this time, I think. This guy is getting a little out of hand here. Probably run smack dab into kings. No raises on this flop, I don't believe. Yep. It's unfucking believable. Unbelievable. It's the worst runoff you could. It's the worst runoff you can get. It doesn't get worse. The spade. Gonna have to fold it. Gonna have to fold this river. Oh my god, man. What is going on here? Oh man. This is not good. I wish someone could explain to me how it's possible to be like this all the time. How? Fuck. We got nowhere else to play. It's been like this ever since I played on Stars. It's been this way. I keep coming back. Oh, thinking it might change. I keep thinking I'll step away from the tables for a while and think, oh well, everybody else is playing here. They're doing well. Well, they're not. They're winning 1BB. Same as me. Same as every other player. This sucks. I think we can block river though. Well, I'm glad I didn't put the aces in. Probably would have ran into ace king or kings and lost. So I guess that's good. Yeah. Check this turn, I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh man. The hilarity. The hilarity. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Holy fuck, man. I mean, we raise here, I guess. Get the overcall. 5 pairs. I mean, I would assume this is a lot of flush draws. Sometimes full house. Flush draw is not going to raise on turn. Could be pocket fours as well. I don't know. Pocket sixes, I don't really know how to play these spots. I'm just going to bet I have the 6 of hearts sometimes. Get floated. We're going to check turn. So, worst river in the deck. Hands down, worst river in the deck. It just doesn't get worse than that. Not that it mattered this time, but still the worst river in the deck again for the fucking 7,000th time in a row. And we're just going to rip it in here. Man, if this guy's flopped a set on this board, it's just no way. Is there? I mean, there's nothing I can do. Just put it in. Just fucking around. It's a good 3-bet there. Yep. Fucking poker stars, man. I'll tell you. See how CG does today with the fucking rigged runoffs and shit. I think we're just going to shove sevens here against this guy. Just getting way out of line on the 3-bets. Probably doesn't have sense enough to realize that. I'm not going to bet ace-9, even though I probably should be. Check it again. What's the river going to be? 6? 6 or a 7? A 3. Oh. We make the dummy end. All right. Fours, we're going to bet this time. We get a fold. All right. Tens multi-way, nothing we're gonna do here. And we bricked everything today. This river, 6 clubs. I think our hand is still bettable. Bettable. Roll a 94, we'll call. Flop nothing. Turn an ace. Alright. River King. King 8 of clubs. Alright. Whole table's calling up here. Where we got the pocket nines. Obviously. Here we got a set, and then probably put a 9 up there just to, okay. Whew. Oh, put a 9 on the river. Flopping sets, nobody has anything. Multi-way. Ace 10 deuce. Bet into 2 people. Turbo fold. Boy. This is how you get 1 BB. You're watching it. If you're watching this, anybody. The recording of it anyway. This is how it happens. This dude is white as hell. I'm gonna bet small. I mean, you could have 7s. Could have 4s as well. Could have some 5x. 7s, 8s. 9s is less likely now. I'm gonna block again. 7, 8, I guess, is what we're gonna run into here. Seven, 8, that didn't bet flop. 7, 8, pocket 9s. All right. The fucking conundrum. So it's an anomaly. It's an anomaly. And this is what you should flop with these hands. This is what I flop. 9 times out of 10. Maybe more. So many fucking boards like this too. It's just unbelievable. What is wrong with this place? Something clearly. Man, I'm never gonna be able to trust stars. I'm never gonna be able to do it. Too much fucking history. Then you do flop top pair in a 3-bet pot, and you get like the 9 of diamonds turn or whatever the hell it's gonna be, or the worst turn. I guess Queen of Hearts would also not be the best. Or you just flop the set already, something like that. 7 is actually a good card. We'll go half pot. I think it's a good card. Unfortunately, we're back for more fucking torture. Oh man. 11-6. Look at this. Look at this fucking guy. 11-6. Alright. Only so loose over here. Called with a 14-9 in the big blind. We flop pair plus flush draw. Pair plus nut flush draw. We're probably going to make trips. If this turn comes an 8, because I've seen this spot a lot of times. If this turn comes an 8, we get to a turn and it comes an 8. Well, we block bottom set. But he's probably just got ace king. It's a deuce. I mean, I have to assume an 8 is live. A queen probably isn't. But I have to assume an 8 is live. So yeah, nut flush draw we're not going to fold. Even for this size. It's a pretty bad river. Yeah, boy. Board you should never get raised on. Just make the nuts. Can't get there, make the nuts. I don't know what to do about it either. Big size, check call. Big size again, check call again, I guess. Miss, miss. Oh, man. Fucking hard to believe. This is the reality. Get absolutely fucking smoked in these games. How? And oh, how? Yeah. Run into another set here, I guess. Perhaps. Seven nine offsuit this time, huh? 7-9 offsuit. Look at this, man. Look at this. Oh, it's hard to believe. Hard to believe that. Hard to believe that every spot can be this terrible. Any two cards. Any two cards. 7-9 offsuit, King 8 suited, whatever pocket pair. Just don't. No. Counterfeit. 5-7, 9-7, set of sixes. All right. Nope, not this time. Nine, 6, 6 with ace king from these positions. We roll a 71. I will half pot this time. King on the turn. We'll half pot again. So you get the 7 of diamonds river or something, I guess. Almost. I never see bluffs in these spots, ever. Ever. I probably should have bet the turn myself. Anyway, I'm gonna fold. I'm just fucking sick of paying that off and running into like king 7 and shit like that. Sometimes gonna bet this ace queen. I guess this will be one of those times. I don't know what size to use though. Check raise large. We fold. I don't think those boards are as great for like you don't have that big of an advantage on a board like that. So from the big blind. Up here we have a premium bluff catcher, sort of. I mean, we do block ace king. Now we have a flush. We lose to exactly pocket kings, nothing else. 3 combos. Guess that's what he's gonna have, but yep, ace jack. All right. That was a favorable little turn of events there. Let's do this. I don't know if this is correct, but I'll do it. Should get check called by all sorts of worse ace size. The 4 is not the best. Said ace high should not bluff now, though. I get owned. I just get absolutely demolished in these small pots. Somehow. People have to be bluffing in some of these spots. They just have to be. They just call and lose, so. Yeah. Should just fold flop here. But, yeah. Should have. Whatever. Fuck. Don't know. Check. Creeping up on this chest, I guess. Alright. Not sure how to play this queen spot here. Not sure. Kings, that's a good hand. Yeah, not sure how to, don't know. Maybe just fold pre-flop might be the play. I think in these spots where people 4-bet from those positions. I mean, they do 4-bet ace-king. They do c-bet ace-king. So, I mean, there's 16 combos of ace-king there. And only 12 combos of aces and kings. So, maybe the odd bluff too. So I think it's probably whatever, in all honesty. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe call it. If you call, you're getting stacked either way. What's the best play? I don't really know. I don't really know. Could be though that they just don't. I don't know. Even if they're tight, they're still going to have the ace kings. So I don't know. Not sure. We are going to peel flop here with the 5-6 though. I do know that. Terrible turn, terrible turn, terrible turn, terrible turn. I mean, the problem with this spot is there's no chance he folds ace king. No chance. So we're not going to do any bluffing there. Just no chance. Probably doesn't even have ace king. Probably just has aces or ace queen when he bets that size. I don't know. Check raised over here. Someone else has flopped the nuts. Yippee. Yippee. Well, I mean, we do lose to quads. And Jack 9 of clubs. We lose to as well. I think over here we have to check. Once we get this turn. Pretty bad one. So we could have something like Jack 9 for raising flop. Definitely. Guy's definitely 4-betting too much, I think. I mean, it seems like you get check raised a lot, but it's just nuts. It's just the nuts, always. So it seems anyway. I mean, what is a 1914? I mean, I guess you get a flush draw, I suppose, but what is a 1914 player really check raising there? Pocket tens. Check down to the river and bet. What is this going to be like? Pocket 8, pocket 7s? Queens checks down, alright. Ace on turn, so I mean, he'll have ace 8, ace 9, ace 7, ace 6, ace X of diamonds. He'll have all these hands. I think we bet again. Not gonna 3-bet the king queen on the button here, oddly enough. This guy just 4-bets too much, so we'll start calling some of these hands. And 4-bet. I mean, it's gonna be rough with the rake, but we kind of don't have a choice. What's the point in 4-betting this or 3-betting this and just getting 4-bet? Doesn't really make sense. Gonna 3-bet a little more polarized against him. I'm gonna fold this turn. I think best case scenario we're chopping here. Unless he has like ace 10 with the ace of hearts or something. No pocket fours bluffs here or not. I'm gonna assume not, but up here we've got this. What to do? Guess we can just bet. I don't know. All right, we'll call him over here. It's a lovely river. A lovely river. Sometimes gonna bet this. Probably not 3/4 of the time though. Queen 9. That guy calling. King Jack with the spade. All right. Do you ever hit these draws? Like, does it ever fucking happen? It's a good thing it didn't that time. Probably run into, yeah, just run into 10x of hearts here probably. Yep. Fucking impossible game, I'm telling you. It is impossible. What the fuck is this? Probably gonna run into jacks here, I'm guessing. From one player or the other. Have to give up down here on the queen. 8-9 offsuit. Oh, yeah. Man, you got no fucking worries. You got no worries about beating this game for... You got no worries. Always, every time I leave the tables though, I get a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. And how do you possibly get check raised this much against people who just don't bluff? How? Just can't be a thing. Can't be. They gotta be bluffing sometimes. Just have to be. Nothing I can do here though. Man, something is fucked with this place. I don't know what it is. But something is terribly, terribly wrong. Say that every session, but keep coming back. So it's... At this point, it's my own fault for playing here. Like, I can't even complain anymore. Man, I gotta sit out. I can't take it. End of the I don't know what to say. Nothing to say. Nothing to say, really. Nothing to say. Check turn. Bet river. What did he have? He had King Jack. Snap calls river. I mean, you should just be making a fortune just in spots like that alone, but you don't. I'm not gonna call. I'm not gonna call. I'm not gonna call. Deeper with pocket jacks. All right, we'll call this time. It's a good flop. Where's the day where, like, oh, queens, no ace high board again? Man, that's like four in a row. Where, you know, where's that? Like, where's that? That should be part of variance as well. Where is that? I mean, I would notice it. I would point it out. But another check raise. I don't think we fold this size. King high board with queens this time. Yeah. I'm gonna shove down here with 10 jack. Just gonna fold the queens. Don't know. It's marginal already, I think. That's all you get. It's fucking marginal spots. I mean, a lot of spots in poker are marginal anyway, but I just don't understand how this can happen at this level of consistency for this long. How is this a thing? I just don't know. It's fucking absolutely amazing. Ah, boy. Nobody's got anything again. When we flop a set, make a full house. Check it around. Pocket eights, double checks, pocket eights. Okay. Yeah. Could see check and flop for pocket eights. I can't see check and turn though. It just makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Not eights, maybe like sevens, maybe. But even then, I think it's pretty. That's a bad river. That's a bad river. That's a bad river. It's fucking mind numbing. Mind numbing. I mean, we never win here. All right. We never win here. Do we ever win here? I mean, he's probably doesn't have ace king. He's just gonna have no bluffs though, right? 8-9, which we block. 5-6. Queen X of spades. Block jack, queen of spades. King, queen of spades. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty bad river though. I do know that. Man, we're getting check raised again by one of these players. 5 of clubs turn. That's pretty terrible. All right. That'll do it. That'll do it for the old stars. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, man. This fucking one big blind destiny is not. Man, there are so many bad spots. Fucking ads, man. Fucking ads, I tell you what. Ads everywhere you go. Probably gonna honestly just quit Twitch over these ads, honestly. Like, just not even bother to watch anymore. It's so annoying that you can't, you know. It's annoying. King, Queen. See, on GG, once in a while you get a random river. Like, Seven of Hearts, I guess, is pretty random. So you gonna lead river here? That might be a good play. I think. Yeah, I think this would have been a good opportunity to bluff, but he didn't take it. He's got $1,400 in his account playing 2-5. Check shove river. That would also be a good play, I think. Reasonable. The problem with this is, though, the person's value range is just going to be so weighted towards just having a flush himself, so I don't like it. Like ace king, even, yeah, he can't have ace king with a heart. Yeah, he's just gonna have it. You can have ace king with the ace of hearts, or ace queen with the ace of hearts, which he's not gonna fold. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, he's not gonna do it. Nobody ever fucking bluffs, man. No. No one's got any fucking balls. Can't blame them though. Can't blame them. Pause the timer. Nobody plays on Stars, so you can't really rail Stars games. There's like CG is the only one who plays on the stars.com. 966 multi-way 3-bet pot. This is in a tournament. 966. He's gonna bet small. Oh no, he's gonna check. Probably gonna check shove. Because that's how these guys play. Oh no, check call. Very nice. Jack of hearts, not the best. Not the best card. Jack of clubs, that's a good card. No value bet though. I think I would have bet there. He didn't have the nuts. Oh. Ace is over here. Get an overcall. Alright. I hope he gets like a 6, 7, 8, or 8, 9, 10, or 10 Jack Queen, or, you know, one of these boards that you're guaranteed to get on Stars. It is too big, I think, for 100 blinds deep. With the other player in, maybe not. I don't know. Yep, just call. Call. Kind of more obvious when you call in a way that, in a way, it kind of is, because I don't think you really have a call in range here, other than aces. But what can you do? There you go. Worked out nicely. Queens versus fours. So I expect this to be not Jack 8-3. Should be like 9 of diamonds turn if it stars, right? I guess it doesn't matter. You got the diamond covered. But it should be like a 10 or a 9 on turn. If it's stars board and the stream's froze. Okay, so we'll never know. We'll never know. What was the turn? It was Jack. It's a good turn. And river of ace. That's a good run-off. 8-6-4. We'll never know. Nose is a little running a little bit. Man, I wish they just had slightly lower rake on GG. I would play there if they had lower rake. Even with the 15% rake back. If they had the same rake as stars with 15% rake back, I'd play there for sure. I don't think I could justify it with the current rake situation, but maybe. I don't see how 1 BB on stars is going to be just as good as 3 or 4 BB on GG, so it doesn't really, it might be a, I don't know. I don't know. This is not really that interesting. This guy's in GTO Wizard. I could fucking care less about that. Let's see. "10 months ago was his last video. It's been a while. Three bet, get a king high board with the ace of diamonds. That's always nice. Gonna go for the small bet. He does. Small bet. Well, 6 of clubs turn. That's, we could deal with that. This is like a unicorn. You never see, you see this about once every 2 weeks. Literally. Bet again. Yeah. And then you get what? 9 of clubs. That should be fine. Shouldn't have that many jack 10s. I mean, I guess he's got 4 of them, but one of them probably raises flop. Jack 10 of diamonds probably raises flop, so 3 combos of that. King jack, ace queen, queen jack suited. All these things he should have. He folds. Okay. Well, we'd have played that one the same. Jack 4 of clubs. I'm not sure what you do here. I would lean towards, I wouldn't have done this, that's for sure. I wouldn't have bet 3/4 pot. That is a fact. I might have bet, but I wouldn't have bet this size. Check raise, and we fold deuces. We open. Get a fold. All right. I would check this one back as well. Oh, he's playing against CG here this time. Yeah, I would have checked already. I guess he's talking. He does check. Not a very good turn. He's just so well protected on this board, though. I don't even worry about this spot. We have so much stuff. We have king highs. We have ace x. We've got even jack 10 at some frequency, I'm sure. So, no need to bluff with this hand. We're going to check again. King of diamonds, Riviera. I hope we face a bet. We don't. Alright. Life is easy. I think a value bet is just kind of hard to have bluffs. Pocket fours. Ace jack. I think this does 3-bet some. Well, yeah, this will 3-bet a lot from these positions. It is short-handed after all, like extra short. Fold into a 4-bet 100% of the time. Ace 10 suited probably mixes. Probably does both. 3-bet. I think he goes high number aggressive as well. Gotta remember that. Flop an excellent board. It's about as good as it gets for the 3-better. And just, icing on the cake, we have a couple of spades here. Small bet. Bet again. All the pocket pairs have to fold. You will run into some like ace queen floats sometimes, and obviously king queen, king jack. But yeah, bet again. Snap fold. Ace 8 suited 3-bets. I can't remember the frequency, but it won't be 94%, I don't think, unless it pure 3-bets. It might ace 7, I think, doesn't pure 3-bet. Ace 8 might just be a pure 3-bet. King jack's gonna fold over there. Ace 8's gonna fold over here. Tea time. All right, let's continue watching here a little bit. Fold the ace-8. We all know you're going to. Fold, 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 fold everywhere. Fold, 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 fold some more. Fold, more folding. Fold king 10. We would do that unless there was fish somewhere. King 8's right around the cusp, I think. I think king 7 starts to fold a bit and king 8 opens. What do you do on this flop before he makes his action? Now, me, we would be doing some checking here, I think. King 8, I mean, it depends on what he rolls for a number, but just generally speaking, I don't think I would 1/3. I think I would go bigger than 1/3 when I did bet. I would go like a middling size. But you'll check as well, a good amount. So we'll see what he rolls for a number. If it's 70, he's going to probably bet. Okay, he checks. I don't know if he does. Maybe he does. I don't know. I thought he did high number aggressive, but maybe not. Ace 9, he bet small. We would do that. Queen on turn, I would probably. Ace 9. Yeah. I'd probably check with my smaller aces, I guess. But, yeah. I don't know. Fold. King 8. Do we bluff king 8 here? I mean, I feel like we have to. I don't think we check down with too many weaker hands than this. I'd expect him to bluff the king 8 on the right. Pretty often anyway. Maybe not always, but pretty often. Maybe always even. The ace 9, yeah, probably doing both. Yeah, so I'd expect to bluff on the right. I don't know what he has to bluff with. What is he bluffing with on the right? King what? Jack high? Does he have jack highs here? Probably not. Surprised to see no bluff there. I would have thought that one bluffs, but maybe he didn't roll a bluff. I don't know how he does the. I don't know how he does his RNG. Check the ace 8. Yeah, he does. Check the 10-8. Maybe bet on the right. I'd expect to see some checks though. And bet stronger 10x. Oh, he just bets. Okay. Maybe he's just range betting there. I don't know. See what he says about that one.
Queen 8 suited close, again, all good as a simplifier. And again, playing 75 or check with the turn. And again, all better check strategy. Against table 2, going for a small better check strategy. And again, playing 75 or check with the turn. As a simplification.
Not going to bet this hand. Just going to check fold now, I guess. Not going to block either, I don't believe. Run into too much king high, I think. Do any blocking here. It's just not good enough. Well, now he's going to bet, and we're going to... Oh, get the overbet. Okay, so... Yeah. So obviously he's repping an ace of some sort that he checked turn with, which certainly he will have some of those. Ace, a weak ace X of some sort. Well, it could be any, it could be a, yeah, it doesn't have to be a weak ace X. Is he going to go for the bluff? That's a pretty good bluff in hand, maybe. I don't know if it is, though, because is this guy really checking ace 10 on the turn? Is he not raising, firstly, is he not raising flop ever with ace 10? Secondly, is he checking turn with ace 10 when we check? I mean, I can see why he might, but I don't think so. So I wouldn't do this bluff for that reason. Plus, he has to actually fold an ace on top of that. And he didn't do it. Pocket threes. Somehow we end up in this hand. I don't know what happened. Oh, we check call flop. Okay. I'd expect to see a variety of things on the right, depending on his roll. Some checks. He does check. All right. Pocket threes. I certainly would not have done this with pocket threes. Almost certainly not. Okay, he didn't either. Jack 9, check flop, turn. What do we do on turn? Start betting now? Problem is you get check raised a fair bit, I think. But I'd expect to bet on the right. He checks. Interesting. Just checking down. I don't know. I don't know how he does his numbers. It must be, I don't know. I would think I would have bet on the right though. At least sometimes. It's GTO business. It's a very passive game. Half pot river. Well, if we got to the river, I would have chose this bet size. I probably would bet turn sometimes. Probably check sometimes too. But I would have bet on a 30 roll for sure, what he had there. But he must be doing high numbers aggressive and low numbers passive. I think he is, because he rolled low number on flop and checked. So he must be doing it the opposite way, which is bizarre. See what he says about that turn spot. I wonder if that's just a... Is he just thinking that's an auto check, like always, or what's the story here?
I guess he just thinks that I'm more capped than I should be. We'll check back on a 7 here.
Yeah, it was the roll, the 7, so he's using low.
I think we want to do it with hands that have more equity, and then a hand like this just folds, unfortunately. I do think it's a fun spot to check raise. Especially when he bets for a normal size here.
I rolled a 68 and still checked. Interesting.
We could call this here, I think, given the 500 zoom rake structure and that there's a regular behind me in the big blind, we're just going to fold. We're going to play 3-better fold. Table 2, we can start betting. I think I like checking back specifically Jack 9 more than I would like checking back, obviously, a hand like 9-8 or 9-6, even though those would bet the flop a bit more.
So he's going to mix it. That's what I thought. Hmm. Not a lot of exciting spots in this particular video. A lot of talking though. Ace deuce of diamonds, yeah. King eight's an open, 9-5. I don't know, in this rake this might be a call. But at my stakes this would not be a call. The rake is too high. Rake is too high here as well. Thought it was, but not sure. Never, haven't played 500 in about 38 years, so. Ace 10, get your 3-bet boots on. Is he going to get his 4-bet boots on? Oh, we plump top pair. Okay. So, what size do we expect here in terms of bet size if he bets? Which I can see him checking this sometimes, but I think the 10 just wants to bet more than it checks. And you check bigger pairs, I think. And maybe weaker 10x, like Queen 10 or something, King 10. So, do you go a third or do you go bigger? Do you go like half pot? Let's see what he does. I would go bigger, like half pot, but he goes half pot. Gets a snap fold. All right. Bombs away. Oh, there's that Frenchman. Fold. Open this. Don't get the opportunity. Never mind. Do we open Jack Queen offsuit in this lineup? I guess so. He didn't open King 10 before, but that was at a full table. This one, he's a little different. Games don't look that great, honestly. I guess this left table is Risk, Big Blind Bets, good player, and Frenchman, also good player. Did Jarrettman just sunrun these fucking stakes, or what? Is that what happened? How much can you win in this lineup of players, honestly? Like, how is this game even running? Who is it running around? It must be this guy. Here we go. Jack 10 of the black cards. He will raise. Get 3-bet and call. Not the worst flop ever. Backdoor spades. Gut shot. Very tiny bet. I wonder if we could raise this sometimes. I don't know. Kind of annoying for this hand with these sizes here. See what he said about the flop.
He wants to play. And depending on what type of strategy he wants to play, we could be facing some like 110 and some very small. And granted, so once we face the very small, I think his strategy is most likely either just very small with range or it's very small, very big and check. Yeah, we're in quite the annoying spot here with Jack 10.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the type of hand we want to use to raise, and I do think we can actually fold. As lame as it sounds. This one's
Well,
close.
what else
Table
you gonna
two,
do?
King 9 off call.
Gonna call with Jack high? Got shot. Doesn't seem too attractive. Oh boy. What's this fucking guy doing now? Nothing. 3-bet 5-4 suited. Sometimes. These become worse to 3-bet as the rate gets higher, I think. Big 4-bet. I think that's big, ain't it? 26 blinds, quite big. Maybe not against small blind though, because you want to go, small blind is supposedly more depolarized, so you want to charge them more, because they have a lot more just linear hands instead of polarized ones. Queen 10 offsuit's gonna fold. Eight 4 suited. He's gonna defend and flop 2 pair. Oh, look at this. And you get a check. What do you do on turn? Is this an overbet spot? We get to overbet when the double flush draws there? Or you just bet a normal size? I would be doing some overbets here if it were me, but at least at the people I play. He's going for the double check. I would not have done that. I would have bet. Probably an overbet. Double check is interesting. I think double check, going for check raise. I don't know. The key to that hand is he had 2 pair. That's the key. I have to check river with a 6-7, I think. And he has 10-5. How does he win that? How does he win that hand? All right, we're gonna call it quits now.